Same job. 2 AI models. One finished it in 3 tries, and it was free. The other took 21 tries and charged me $18 for the exact same answer. And here is the part that should bother you. Sunday night, that second one, the slow, expensive one, becomes the only Claude model you cannot use for free. It is called Fable 5. Everyone is about to start paying for it. So before you do, I tested it to the token. Here is the deal, and it is confusing on purpose. If you are on Pro, Max, or Team, Fable 5 has been included, up to half of your weekly limit. That ends Sunday, July 19th, end of day Pacific. After that, it is $10 per million words in and $50 per million out from paid credits. I am on Max, so I lose it too. And instead of guessing, I ran the paid flagship head-to-head against Opus 4.8, the one that stays included, on the exact same tasks, and I measured every token. 3 rounds, quick everyday prompts, then genuinely hard problems, then a real build from scratch. Real scores, real credit costs, and at the end, whether I am actually going to pay for this on Sunday. I am not telling you that up front. Receipts open. Let us go. Round 1. 10 normal prompts. Reverse a string. Find a bug. Trace some tricky code. Read a long spec. And catch the contradiction. Stuff you actually do. And watch the score. Fable 5. 9 out of 10. Opus. 10 out of 10. The paid model lost one. To the free one, it did not win a single task, and every Fable prompt cost about a quarter in credits, mostly just from the context, before it does any real work. Send a few hundred prompts a day and you feel that. Most people assume the expensive model pulls ahead when it gets hard, so I made it hard. The last 2 digits of 7, to the 7 to the 7th power, a subtle bug in a binary search, a meta-class puzzle, a 5-house logic grid. Both got the modular arithmetic, 43. Both caught the bug. Both solved the grid. Round 2 score, dead even. Every single one a tie. So if single prompts are a wash, there is one place left the flagship is supposed to earn it, the long stuff. Building something real, start to finish. I gave both models the same job, build a cron expression parser from scratch, no libraries, all the nasty edge cases. Then I graded both against a reference implementation, 20 cases. Both hit 20 out of 20. Perfect, both of them. But look how they got there. Opus, 3 turns, done, free. Fable, 16 to 21 turns of back and forth, and about $15 to $18 in credits. Same destination. One took a cab, the other took the scenic route and billed you for it. I ran it twice to be sure. Same story both times. Now the honest part, because I am not here to dunk, there is one thing I could not fully test, the really long jobs. Hours of autonomous work, where tiny quality edges pile up over hundreds of steps. Maybe Fable pulls ahead there. But here is the thing. Even in my build, the long one, it cost 10 times as much for the exact same result. So the burden is on it to prove it is worth that. And today, on my bench, it did not. Every task, every prompt, and both cron parsers are in a repo linked in the pinned comment. Run the tests yourself. And a confession, testing this got expensive. That second build took 2.5 hours because I had been hammering Fable all day and started getting rate limited my own weekly cap. By the end, proving whether Fable was worth the credits had burned about $32 of the exact credits I am telling you about, which, honestly, is the whole video in one sentence. So is Fable 5 bad? No, it is a genuinely excellent model. It tied the best model I have on everything. That is the point. It ties. It does not beat, and the one it ties is already included in your plan. Paying credits to swap a great free model for an equally great paid one is not an upgrade. It is just a bill. So here is what to actually do before Sunday. 1. Do not panic buy credits. Your plan still includes Opus 4.8, and it is excellent. 2. If you have a real long horizon job, one big autonomous build, test it both ways first and watch the credit meter. Do not assume. 3. Check your own weekly usage in settings so you know where your free ceiling actually is. For 95% of what you do, the free model is the move. Round 1, Opus 1. Round 2, a tie. Round 3, a tie that cost 10 times more. Fable 5 is the flagship you rent when you have a specific, proven reason. Opus is the one you already own. Am I paying for Fable on Sunday? No, not for everyday work. And every number here I measured on this machine this week, and the raw runs are in the repo. Your workload might flip this. If you find the case where Fable clearly earns it, show me. I mean it. Most people are going to see a new flagship and reach for their card. You are going to run one test first. Before Sunday, check your weekly usage and pick your default model on purpose. Tell me the one task where you think Fable earns the credits. I will test the best one and pin the result. If you would rather see the receipts than the hype, subscribe. Next, I build a tool that watches a price and texts me the second it drops, start to finish. If you learned something new, the like helps more than you think.